Our detective Raghav was kidnapped and locked up in a cell. He needs your help to get out from there and find out who locked him in there in the first place. But in order to do that, he needs to retrace his steps and solve a few puzzles along the way. The detective was having a strange dream. He knew there are aliens hidden in gym. Can you find how many are there? Correct answer is 5. Detective Raghav found himself in a tricky situation. He was locked in a jail cell with no visible way out. As he paced around the cell, he noticed a small window high up on the wall. He was determined to escape. On the wall, he found a note with a clue which will help him open the window lock. Turn me right, I'm found at night. Turn me left, I'm in the day. What am I? Can you guess the 4-letter word? Detective Raghav realized that the clue was referring to the word noon. To find out who locked him up, he had to retrace his steps from the previous day. He remembered he was getting breakfast at his usual place, but the owner asked for help that day. For some time now, someone was stealing from the store, and the detective had to solve who was it. He interviewed 3 suspects and gathered the following information. Alice mentioned that she bought a coffee and a pastry for her friend. Ria ordered a burger and juice for herself. Shivani bought a breakfast burrito and a bottled water for herself. Based on the clues provided, who do you think might be the thief? The thief is Shivani. She said she ordered burrito and water, but burrito was not on menu, so she was lying. The next thing he remembered was that he had a headache that day and he stopped at the store to get something for it. As usual, the woman at the pharmacy had a riddle for him, and this time was no exception. When is L greater than XL? Raghav think a little, then he answered when you are using Roman numerals. In the office, a big case was about to be solved and they were waiting for the detective. There were 4 suspects in a robbery. While his colleagues explained things, he was looking at a pic from the scene. On questioning, Adil said he was having brunch before he arrived at the house. Sneha said it wasn't her, she was at work the whole time. Rahul said it wasn't him, he got back from my business trip. Anu said she was picking up her kids from school. Who do you think is guilty? Correct, it was Adil. He could not have been at brunch at 5:30 p.m. After he remembered the questioning, he knew who the thief was and who locked him up. Did you find out? Raj locked up the detective. He was at the pharmacy with the detective when he got sleeping pills. Then he served detective coffee with the sleeping pill he bought. If you guessed the answer right, comment below.